I'm 150 super credits away from getting the motherfucking Servants of Freedom. I want the emo and the bomb.
Oh, the
I wanna,
the bomb
I want,
backpack.
I want to put it on you. Be like,
Ooh,
Caleb, go.
emblem of freedom.
Oh, is that the cave? I saw it too. I
Yeah.
actually haven't looked at it. It
What's
looks kind of
what's that for?
created to honor the great freedom chant of 214, in which 10,000 loyal citizens united as one to express their undying respect for freedom. It's kind of a we just making
Just making stuff up at this point.
yeah we just making shit up. I do want to make a Helldivers video. I really do. I feel like I can really actually like make something pretty cool and be
Yeah.
like,
Also, I started recording already too. Welcome to the
oh, you did?
podcast.
Oh wait, should I record?
If you want to, I don't care.
Do you want my gameplay to cut in between or no?
It's fine.
Okay, well, I guess I won't have a face cam here, right? Or no?
Do you want to have a face cam?
How would we do that? Shit.
It's fine. We'll do this as simple as possible. Less work for me.
Yeah, we're currently doing stuff. You know, last time there would have been 2 recordings and da 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 da. But you know what? The PlayStation servers are down for 24 fucking hours.
That was so
so
stupid.
we played Fly Night instead.
I mean, it was fun playing a new game. Fly Night was fun, but it was so dumb that it was down for 24 hours.
That's insane. That is genuinely like actually brain dumbingly dumb.
It's infuriating.
Are you on yet? Oh, there.
Yeah, I'm here. Are you joining my ship?
Yeah, join squad.
Uh,
I'm also level 50 now.
I used to have green armor for anybody watching who has visual on my character. I used to have green armor, but then I earned this armor for my duty of defending Chort Bay. Hey, you reached level 50.
I did. Caleb, your in-game mic's also playing.
Oh, let me mute that.
There you go.
Wait, I think yours is too. Oh, come on, stupid computer.
What?
There's the cord that I have for OBS is like not great. I might have to get a new OBS thing. Quick cut. Hold on. Hey, let me resync my audio because I can't stand that. I honestly cannot stand.
You said I honestly can't stand, and then I imagined you crippled.
Peter, I can't stand.
We're gonna be Sonic Heroes. Have you seen those edits?
Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes.
I love when he shows up on my For You.
I just love Patrick Warburton in anything.
Real.
He has such a good.
Hold on,
hold on,
Caleb. We gotta do our patriotic duty of being of zealots for democracy.
You're right. You're right.
Hold on. Do you use any of your samples?
Yeah.
For your upgrades?
Yeah. That's why I'm always collecting them.
I swear to God, the only visual difference, like I know there's visual differences in the game, but like the only one I ever see is this one being really extended to the back. That's it. Everything else is fucking super minute and I can barely tell. It's ass. Shut up.
Ooh, spread reduced. I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying. I was too busy looking at the upgrades that I could get.
Oh. Well, yeah, I was just saying some of them don't feel that visually different.
Oh.
Except for like the one like this one which extends all the way back, but past that, like all of them are very minute.
Yeah, the power steering for the Hell Pods definitely isn't great, I would have to say.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't see that benefiting much other than maybe not killing your partner as much. But something like XXL Weapons Bay or Eagle Stratagems that drop multiple bombs will drop an additional bomb. That sounds a lot better. Or like atmospheric monitoring, where HE barrage spread is reduced by 15%. Pretty decent. But I think I'm going to go with reduces reload time for all support weapons by 10% because that's great.
Yeah, no, that one's good. I've basically I'm at 4-3-3-3-3-3. So basically, I'm like 1 or 2 away from everything maxed out.
Nice.
Whoa! What the fuck? He changed it.
Huh?
You did it right now.
Oh.
Your thing extended.
Oh, wait a minute. It just got big.
Yeah, no, this is what I was. This is what I was saying. Like,
Oh.
it extends. Liberty.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why this. Like, think about this. Like, logistically. So we extended this from this wall to here, right? Making it more of a nuisance to get to your stratagems, but also having all this open space.
That's true. Actually, this is actually more inconvenient.
Yeah, what are we doing with our money here? I think we're wasting.
That was a bit of a waste because had I not done that, my ship could have stayed nice and compact and been more efficient for spreading liberty.
You should wear your drug armor.
Do you want me to put back on my drug armor?
Because I think it's funny.
My classic armor.
Because since we didn't, this is our first official Helldivers episode.
Yes, that's true.
Doing this.
All right, guys, ignore the fact that I got my upgraded armor for serving diligently. I guess I'm going back to my medic armor that made me a drug addict.
I want drug addict inverse Caleb. It's funnier. All right, anyway.
I do like the color green.
That is true. Now, if we look at the board here, we can clearly tell that the black hole is moving.
Yeah, it's getting pretty close to Angel's Venture. That black hole, it's still crazy. Our first moments coming back to the game after not being in it for a while and just seeing a black hole, and we're like, what the heck is this?
And you know what makes it scary, right? Is that technically the Illuminate's Vanguard operation isn't here yet. So it's actually just moving very slowly. That fast, mind you. Slow as in fast. With just a few Illuminate at a time. So imagine the entire fleet just showing up. So and, camping the back over here where I am.
I wonder if there's gonna be a big event where we're actually fighting the black hole.
I would like to fight the black hole.
That'd be pretty funny. It would be cool if we actually fought in our ships. That would be pretty cool.
That would be neat.
Anyway, we gotta kill Illuminate, so we're gonna go over here.
We're gonna do Illuminate? Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna go to Sheet.
Is his name No way, it's named Sheet. Oh my god, it's named Sheet. Is that a fucking 9? Are we doing? Do you have 9s open?
I have 10.
Oh.
Oh, I guess. Hey, look at 10. I don't know if we want to do. No, maybe not. Maybe there are no. Maybe there are no 10s.
You have yet to beat 9.
Oh.
We have yet to do a whole 9.
Yeah, those are impossible. And since it's just 2 of us, we could probably do just 7.
We can do it. Hey, I've been able to do 8s.
Can do 8s.
1 and 2. We can do an 8.
Yes.
They're not that crazy.
We'll save
not
that
defense.
one.
Not defense. I mean anything but defense 2s.
We'll save the defense for defense at all.
Don't do defense. Not on 8s.
All
that
right,
one's
we'll
more
manageable.
Oh,
Blitz,
yeah.
colonists.
Oh, yeah.
I like freeing the colonists, so we'll do that. But what I was saying before about my stupid Elgato just unplugging. If I slightly touch the cord that it's plugged into my computer, it'll just destroy everything.
That's kind of a nuisance.
It's so dumb. And I was gonna say, if it was a USB-C, I wouldn't have this problem. But I think it's the Type A, I think they're called, the Type A ports or whatever. Those ones where they're weird shaped. That's the kind of plugin it is, and it's so crappy. I actually don't like it.
Apparently, we need spear kills, so let's do spears.
Do we need spear kills?
Apparently, I can do it. It's fine. So I think that's just the thing. So I'm gonna have to run a backpack. I've been running guard dog lately. It's kind of nasty. And then we'll do this, and then we'll do the since there's two of us, and then we can do that. All right, bitchin', hell diving, baby, strategical.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is good. This is the good stuff.
How about them Chiefs? If we wanna talk about sports.
That's old news by the time this episode's out, but
Yeah, it's glorious.
oh, what makes it even better is the fact that everyone knew they were not that great of a team this year. Actually, I'd argue a crappy team this year. That just
so I kind of said it out loud to my
luckily
dad,
won.
but he didn't say anything. But I'm all like, does this kind of prove they were carried this entire season?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Right? Okay, good.
Because they encounter a actually good team and got absolutely demolished. And apparently there wasn't really that many calls at all in the game.
Yeah.
Or at least not against the Eagles. So the Eagles played an extremely clean game. Plus their defense
destroyed them.
demolished them. Like that was crazy defense by the Eagles. I didn't watch it, but I saw the stats and I was like, oh, so they just actually couldn't do anything. It's almost like you can't have an offense based off of one person.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb on their part. Okay, see, that's just unfair.
So, that the one that calls in the beacons hid inside of a mountain.
Yeah,
so
I saw that. I want you to zoom in on that in post.
That's
bullshit.
That's just unfortunate.
Oh, this is a good.
Oh, they coming. Oh, they coming. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Liberty dispensed.
Goodness sakes, why are there so many of them?
I don't know.
Hey,
fight, brother, fight!
I found a thing over here.
I'm coming. Oh my god, they're all on your ass. Holy shit. Hold on. Let me
that was a
save you.
waste.
This is why I bring the laser. Oh my god, this little guy.
Goodness sakes.
I think he did.
Sweet liberty, my arm!
Okay, so having light armor versus medium armor does actually make a bigger difference than I thought.
Oh no, they do. Like once you play with it for a little bit, you gotta like get really used to one thing, and then when you go back to the other one, you go fuck.
Because I really do burn through all my stims. Oh yeah, get over here. There's buttons.
I know. Hold on. Oh, I found the rare samples too. Shit.
Ooh.
They're over there.
Stims, I need those.
I know. Okay, I'm here.
Oh man. But yeah. Actually hilarious seeing them get
They're super credits.
swamped.
Delicious.
Couldn't have asked for anything better.
Hold on, I'm gonna go grab the supers or the super samples.
Also,
the fucking pink ones.
Also, my boy AJ Brown got himself a ring. Love to
Good
see
job.
it, but also sad.
Should have been the Lions.
Yeah, that one is still disappointing.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it happens. It is what it is.
It is what it is. B.
In other news, I don't really know anything. I've been kind of cooped up all day just editing.
That's pretty much it. I don't.
Yeah.
There hasn't
We're
been.
just kind of gaming, talking about life. That's what I've kind of wanted to do. I've kind of wanted to start a second channel where I just kind of record like gameplay and then I just fucking yap.
Yeah, I think that's worth it.
I kind of want to. Like nothing, not for like monetary value, just to straight up, just like.
Just because you're bored.
Kind of.
Take this!
Requesting orbital.
War of the Worlds looking
Firing orbital
piece.
laser.
Oh, it's one. Is it one time use only?
What?
The spear?
Yes.
Or is there a backpack with it?
You know, I think I'm seeing a backpack on the map right now.
Is it actually? Shit.
Yeah. Or kinda heading that towards that.
I think it is. Fuck. Whoopsies. Okay, then that means I
Oopsie
fucked up with
poopsie.
I fucked up with the dog. Okay, well we'll learn that for later.
Yeah, it's fine.
Dude, a spear, and then the backpack might go crazy.
You know, yeah. I mean,
Or
I'm
no,
not sure.
A spear and then the commando. So commando's like 4-shot usage, and then you have to replace it.
Oh,
So just if you use all of them, it might be crazy. I found a shovel.
nice. I saw it, but I didn't pick it up.
Objective critical stratagem available.
I'm coming. We're just gaming, boys.
Pretty much. Also, how about that February weather?
It's so peculiar. It doesn't even like make any like logical sense. I'm gonna throw this.
Absolutely does not. But it is what it is. Be.
I
And
see gold.
it's absolutely bonkers that we are in February, and it's the first snow we've had of the year.
I wouldn't really call it snow in particular. It was kind of just.
It's snow,
drizzle.
but it's not a lot of snow.
Where's the SSD? I kind of threw it over here. I don't exactly know where it's at. I like pressing the
know.
buttons. It makes me feel cool. Okay. Where's the SSD? Where'd I throw that hoe?
Look at these cheaters.
Why are you all right here? Why do you keep bunching up? Why is this
Oh my! Don't worry, Alex. I got you.
Okay, why didn't you die? I don't know whether I threw the SSD.
How do
I'm
you?
gonna be sure.
How do you not know?
Well, I threw it in there, but I don't know where exactly it landed.
Please don't tell me it landed on top of the mountain.
Shouldn't have.
Nope. Nope, that's a sample. How do you lose the SSD?
It should be on the map. Actually, it should be over here. We're shenanigans, boys. There it is. Yeah, no, I found it.
Wow,
Sorry.
that is an inconvenient spot for that to be.
I kind of threw it in forward. I don't like when sometimes the balls jump. Like they don't land where you want them to, but I guess it adds to the fun factor. Can't really argue. You know, here's a question for you. In a scenario where Super Earth actually occurs, right? What job would you want to have? Because yesterday, as I was playing, right, there was an audio dialogue that queued that basically says you work and then your body is harvested. And I went, well, in that scenario, what job would I want in the Helldivers universe?
Wait, what does that mean? Your body's harvested.
Your body's harvested for resources.
So you work until you die?
Yep.
Oh my! Why are the lights so bright? What job would I want though?
One step closer to
I don't know. I guess maybe making propaganda. Seems like
Really?
Seems like an easy.
Out of
job.
all the jobs you choose, it's propaganda making. That's fucking funny.
I mean, out of all the jobs that I would imagine Super Earth would have, I feel like that one would probably be the best.
There's two on this hoe? Oh, there is. No mom miss.
Right?
You want a dog?
Sure.
There's a dog here. I didn't know the spear was multi-purposeful.
Come here, puppy.
There you go. You get a puppy.
Ow! I'm gonna call it a resupply too. Okay, never mind. We're things are bad.
I don't know. What job would I have? That's a good question. Would I be a Helldiver? No, because it's literally sucks.
You're what?
What would I be?
I accidentally called in a beacon.
Maybe military police? Like, I'm gonna be honest. I would kind of want a job that gives me a lot of free will, the most I could get, right?
Yeah.
So, anything involving that, I would say.
Well, that's not very specific.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like I asked this question, and not even I know what I want. Oh my god, this motherfucker's not dying! Maybe an executioner. Maybe that's what I'd be.
Anybody who betrays Super Earth.
Yeah. Okay, maybe if not that, you know what I would be? I'd be like a pilot. I think I'd be like Eagle One. I think that's what I would do.
See, my job doesn't get me killed. Also, I accidentally threw in a thing because they're
That's fine.
jamming us. But like, I feel like any job that puts you near these planets is basically a death sentence. So I'd
Yeah.
rather not even have to be near that.
Mother of God.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat.
There we
Thanks,
go.
buddy. What the
Oh.
heck was that?
I'm gonna go for the gold. Gold. If you know your references.
Gold, 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 gold.
Gotta open cases, boys.
Yes, it is your democratic duty.
Gold.
Can these guys
Nope.
die?
No, I have so many guys on my ass right now, bro.
Oh, I see that.
Kobe. I don't know where
Um,
that landed.
this is probably gonna be easy to kill. Get out of here, you stupid thing. I don't know. What else have you been up to? Oh, I want to say this before I forget. We ate Harry.
That's right. How was he? I was
He was tasty.
gaming.
He was very tasty. About as tasty as I thought he would be.
Fair enough.
And
What'd
he
you put him in?
deserved it. We just smoked him in the
You
smoker.
smoked him.
Got
You just
some
smoked him.
Korean.
So you
stuff.
Koreanified Harry? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I'm telling you, we smoked him.
Uh-huh.
That is the exact verbiage that I will use. We smoked him.
Outpost cleared.
That one's gone. What's left in this area? I guess it's down here.
Yeah, the cooking them part easy. The butchering part, that wasn't very fun.
Did you do it?
I did.
Who executed Harry? I'm just curious.
Colby.
I was just curious who did it. I was like, huh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so many of these guys. Holy shit.
Yeah, but gutting them actually, that was the worst part.
No, yeah, gutting's annoying. Hold on.
Is this-
We got
okay.
homies now.
Yeah, that was an accident, but I guess it'll make the mission go by easier.
Real.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh yeah, we have an actual job to do.
Yeah, hold on. You die. Stand proud, Illuminate soldier. You were strong.
Wait, who?
I was fighting an Illuminate guy for a while there, and he was pretty strong.
And I give them no respect. Look what they've done to the citizens of Super Earth.
These guys are traitors anyway. Who names their planet Sheath?
Allied destroyer joining
Sheet,
squadron,
I think you
deploying
mean.
Helldiver to combat zone.
It's French.
Is it? Is
No
it though?
idea. I have no
I don't think
idea.
so.
I was making that up.
Requesting sentry.
Maybe I would be a politician in this universe.
Calling
No, I probably
Maybe.
wouldn't.
Maybe.
You know, tell me your craziest ghost story.
My craziest? I feel like
Yeah.
I've already told you.
Oh well, no. I was watching that Markiplier thing the other day or today, this morning, with the animated one. Where it's like the dead animals, dead animals that like get sad. Do you have like any like weird ass phenomenon like that? I thought I'd ask you.
Let me think. Weird phenomena.
Yeah.
I
Because I was thinking about it earlier, and I was like, is there anything that weird that happens?
engaging terminal.
I don't know. When there's Oreos in my fridge or my pantry, I eat them all. So I don't know. Maybe that's some weird phenomenon.
You stupid dog.
Objective complete.
Oh, there's gold. I see gold.
The
Oh, I
dog
see
just.
two golds.
I hate the dog.
Requesting orbital strike.
Why?
It destroyed my
Orbital strike.
mech.
You know, gee, there's a little OP strategy. If you have the shield and then the mech, your mech will last longer because of the shield.
Well, it's dead now, and I barely even got to use it, so the dog completely wasted it.
I hear it. Where is it? There it is.
I don't know. I don't.
Something.
Nothing paranormal really occurs.
Main objective near your position.
Requesting air support.
I did have a ghost like whisper in my ear one morning.
Blood injury.
And he said to Goon.
It said,
Goon
it
ghost.
said, Caleb. And I woke up and I looked around and I was like, huh, no one's here. And I went
Must
back
have
to
been the
sleep.
wind.
So like, any story like that involving me, nothing. I have basically no reaction.
Okay, then let me ask you this: what's the most like crazy shit that's ever happened to you? I don't think I've really ever asked you this question. Like most bonkers thing that's like, how am I in this scenario? Kind of question.
I don't know.
Hell yeah, super credits.
It's hard to say because a lot of the time I don't think what happens is exciting, but then when I tell the story, everyone's like, "How are you alive?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know." Like, I
Well,
didn't
what the
think- I
fuck
didn't
is it?
think
You
it was
can't
that
just
crazy.
say that and just go.
I don't think I've told you anything, or I don't think haven't told you anything already that would pique your interest.
I don't know. I
I-
find
I
a
feel-
lot of things interesting.
I feel like I've already told you all the interesting stories.
Well, then maybe I'll switch it up on you like this. Why do you think interesting things happen? Is it because in and of itself it is interesting, or we make it interesting?
I think it's in itself is interesting. As you could try to make going to the library as interesting as possible, and it's still just going to the library. Like at the end of the day, once you reach the end of that story, all you did was go to the library. But like if something happened on the way to the library, then it becomes interesting. F4,
go.
you almost got your head blasted off.
I found the gold.
Good.
I'm a gold fiend right now. I guess. I think in and of itself, I think it's the just day-to-day phenomenon that might occur during a seemingly like dumb task that makes it like cool.
Yeah.
Is what I would think it is. Because you can go to the grocery store, but like going to the grocery store eventually leads you down like a crazy ass rabbit hole.
That something could happen while you're going to the grocery. That's why I always say it's good to leave the house and do stuff. Like when they say touch grass, that's a real thing you should do because actual interesting things can happen.
Been meaning to go out. I wanna be in the woods again.
Oh, that's when fun stuff happens. I'll tell you what.
That's
Like-
like Caleb finds tiny people and then brutally gets rid of them.
I don't think that's happened, but like when the story of how I got lost in the woods with my kid cousins. You remember that one? From season 1.
No, it forgets me, but I think I vaguely remember.
That we got ditched by our hiking group in the middle of the woods where there were bears.
Oh, yeah. And then you had to do some funny stuff. I remember that.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah,
kind
that
of
was
cool
a-
stuff.
Oh my god, I'm destroying those guys.
I feel
But
like I
yeah,
haven't
no,
done much.
You know, I have been killing a lot of little guys. I really haven't got to use my spear.
I feel like I haven't seen a lot of big ones.
Oh, there, found one. He's mine, though.
Get him. Get him.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
But yeah, I mean, it's like you said, in and of itself, if you just go out and do things, interesting things happen. Like, did I even tell you all the stuff that happened at the Blink-182 concert?
You vaguely told me about some of this stuff. Not all of
Did I
it.
talk about it on the podcast?
I think you've mentioned things like once or twice, but it's not been like crazy.
I can't remember because I think I can't remember if I did. I guess I'll go ahead and talk about it. So we went to the Blink-182 concert over the last summer, and it was very hot during a crazy heat wave. It was like 100 and above all week. And we're like, oh boy, time to go to a concert out in the middle of the desert at the gorge. So great, fun. Gotta love the beaming hot sun in the middle of this desolate valley. And, you know, we thought it'd be fine because it's like grassy and stuff that, you know, one would assume that they would let you on the grass and cool down and not be stuck on asphalt in 100-degree weather. But that's not that's not how they roll at the gorge apparently, because they just let us burn out in the heat.
Yeah, I won't lie, that's kind of dumb.
They said no one was allowed on the grass because the bands were practicing, and all of us collectively thought, what do you mean they're practicing that we can't go on the grass? You think we'd be able to sit on the grass while they practice? That's like, you know, not a burden to anyone other than to us to have to not be in the grass because people were literally passing out of heat stroke.
Yeah, you know, after the what's it controversy with Travis Scott, you would figure that most venues would be like more like, yeah, we should probably care about the people that come here.
Yeah, that's crazy. I forgot about that. I forgot that happened.
I need more.
That they just said, yeah, you know what? Our fans, they don't need to be kept alive.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Because
That is kind of messed up.
it sucked because literally CJ and Jill were getting heat stroke. I accidentally, in my only water source, I put orange peels.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I put orange peels in my only water source and made it taste like vomit. So I had to drink vomit water the whole time.
Caleb, can you come to my location real quick?
Why?
No, just come over here.
Hold on. I got
want you to-
stuff going on.
Come to me. I want to show you something.
But yeah, that just let anybody know out there. Don't put citrus fruit peels in your water to try to make it taste good, because it'll literally just taste like you're drinking stomach bile.
That's so weird.
It
Some people
was-
just do that unironically. They just put like lime and like anything citrusy in their stuff.
Yeah, but you have to actually have the pulp in there for it to taste good.
I guess I've never really noticed then.
Well, did you only put the peels in, or did you put the actual fruit?
I don't know. Okay,
Oh.
look at me.
I see the resupplies on top of the mountain.
Yeah, no, that's why you know I called you over. So inconvenient. Fucking I hate rocks.
Yeah.
Rock.
Well, what can you
Rock.
do?
You gotta keep moving forward. That's the mentality.
Keep
Anyway, back to the
moving
concert
forward.
experience.
But yeah, after that, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was still like I don't think I'd ever go out to that venue again, just because it's like, man, you guys really. This is like one of the worst outdoor experiences you could possibly have. Being stuck on hot asphalt for I think it was 2 hours they made us wait, which is a crazy amount of time to make you wait in the heat.
It's almost in a weird way. It's kind of like they punished you for showing up early.
Pretty much,
But in a way is weird because it's like, wait a minute, you kind of need to show up early to these events anyway.
yeah, like you're supposed to be able to get to good seats and figure out what you're doing. But yeah, you're right. They basically did punish you for showing up early. It's like my cousin Chris showed up what would be considered late, but he was fine because the stupid venue was all screwed up.
Yeah, that's
So he basically
Really
got
dumb.
in fine. But the rest of us who actually showed up at a time that would be like good to show up normally to other venues were punished. Because for the Fall Out Boy concert, we got there super early, and they had other like smaller bands like beforehand that we could listen to before like the main show went on. So you could walk around the venue and like buy stuff and find your seats. Like it was fine, but like I don't know why they made it such a problem to just get into a spot to get out of the heat.
yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
It's just so dumb.
50 meters.
But like the concert was still fine. Like the band's is it Pierce the Veil and Blink-182, they did good. I still enjoyed it, but like that did kind of sour it, having to deal with all that to start it off. And then
I've only gone to one concert, and it was pretty nice. They let us sit in the grass.
yeah, but like and then leaving the venue was borderline, like it was not happening. Like I think the concert ended at like 11, and we had to sit there until like maybe 1:30 or 2, just waiting for the cars to start clearing out because there's just so many people clustered in. And I was
That's
like,
fucking crazy.
I don't even want to like risk my car having to run and waste gas. So we just waited for most of it to clear out. And then on top of that, they diverted everyone from the fast route out of there because I think it's in Quincy. So the fast route out of Quincy to Moses Lake should only be 30 minutes. But they diverted us towards Seattle to the, I guess, I-90, which
That's
completely
really dumb.
it added another like 2 hours to the way home. So that was also stupid. And on top of that, I had to work the next day. So I got maybe like 2 hours of sleep.
No, that's fucking crazy.
I was like, well, this is cool.
So much visual stimuli happening on my screen.
Oh yeah. Why is my game so bright today?
I think it's just the environment.
Environment. Yeah, I don't like the acid planets.
No.
Yeah, like I still had fun at the concert. Like it was still fun, but like, man,
Don't get me wrong. I guess maybe this is like a controversial opinion of mine. I know it probably depends on like the artist and what you like. But like genuinely though, I just don't like concerts because I can't enjoy myself with that fucking many people around.
yeah, it definitely does depend on if it's if it's a band that you really care about, then it's like big because like I think I like Fall Out Boy a lot more than Blink-182,
Mm-hmm.
so I enjoyed that one a lot. But like at the end of the day, you're just listening to music.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, it is one of the few experiences that you have with a group of people who all like the same thing, where you'll all just kind of be like, yeah, we all like the same thing, and we're all going to be enjoying each other's company. Which, that was more the Fall Out Boy concert than the Blink-182 one. I think that's strictly because people were very heat stroke induced and tired.
Yeah. Oh, let me get that guy.
Requesting
Colby.
entry. Calling in.
Give me
I don't
my
know.
laser!
My laser.
Requesting orbital.
I think concerts are fun, but I think it really does depend on who you're seeing
venue.
and like
Yeah.
it depends on the venue, who you're seeing, and what kind of fan base that they have.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
You know, not to drastically change subjects here, right?
Yeah.
So here's what I was doing yesterday as I was editing and enjoying my Sunday, as the Chiefs got pumped. So I'm writing for my own personal story and like I need motivation, and so I asked Nat what to look up. And like basically the plot of my story, right, is kind of about revolutions and that whole general idea. Wow, why would you leave? That man must have lagged out. And stuff. So I eventually fell down a rabbit hole of revolutions and like and politicizing war. And I ended up finding the Iraq War. And I already knew about the Iraq War previous to it. But since I wasn't also in a Helldivers mood, I'm like, I want to know the justifications and you know, bullshit like that. And I just was all like, I was flabbergasted by what I was hearing and listening. Cause it's all like, wow, some people are just bloodthirsty assholes, like genuinely assholes. It confuffles the fuck out of me.
I always have to question that.
Cause it's like I'm looking in at the lore of Helldivers and how it's just like a joke on America, and I'm looking at the Iraq War and I'm all like, oh my god, the Illuminati are just the Iraqis. Cause looking at how it is, it's all like, what they have weapons of mass destruction, and then it's actually they kind of do, but you know you kind of blew it out of proportion. It's just like, oh, wow, this sucks.
And also it's kind of the big weapon being the black hole is Super Earth's own fault for it existing.
Is the black hole an allegory for 9/11? Should we have this discussion?
I think the black hole is an allegory for the nuke.
You know what? Fair enough. Damn, we missed one, but it's
Yeah.
But no, that's what I was doing. I love going down history rabbit holes because then your eyes start opening up and you go, oh god.
Like, oh, so everything's actually bad.
Oh yeah, terrible.
Terrible.
So, like, not to get doomer, but like it's super interesting looking into that because my girlfriend sent me like the first ones were like I guess this one counts as like a Mexican revolution, but it's also slightly Guatemalan or at least Mayan, where like some people have been fighting a fight for like 600 years. I'm like, damn. It's like, or like not in like a continuous string, but it's like indigenous people have been actually like properly revolting and have been like living separate from the government for a very long time, and it's just like, wow. That's actually kind of fucking badass. I was very impressed. Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't. It said space cadet, but I didn't realize the level. God damn.
Man, he did some crazy work.
He did. All right, next mission. I think after this recording, I'm gonna get spaghetti. But
hey, we're having spaghetti too.
Wow. But no, I was just watching over it. Like it's. I fucking get out of my third. That's my one. You took my spot, you stupid bitch. I'm not sitting in Colby's goon chamber.
The goon chamber. Oh,
but
man.
it was crazy.
Just drop in the city.
I guess we are. But going back on the history stuff, I don't know. It's just I love constantly. Hold on. How many more do I need? Do I need more spears? Shit, wait. What's the... Hold on. I need to kill 15 enemies with a spear. I need to keep on doing it. Yeah, it's... I don't know. I'm super fascinated by it. I just love it. It's just so cool to me.
Yeah, and it is interesting to take stuff like this and like just apply it to real life.
Oh, yeah.
It does give you a perspective on things that maybe things just aren't as good as one would hope they would be.
Real. Because I did that video on Stroheim and like the Soviets during World War II, kind of connecting it back, and like people liked it. So I'm like, what if I just did that with Helldivers? Because I don't think anybody's really done that yet.
Yeah, you probably could, honestly.
Like no one's really made like the real life comparisons and like the inspirations. Where the fuck did we land?
We're in the city.
I found the black box.
Nice. Living in the city, you know you have to survive. Gotta keep that dream alive. Sonic R had some crazy good soundtrack for being such a crappy game.
Are you the man? I need assistance.
I'm on my way. It looks fine.
Not fine. Not fine. Hold on.
Let them come.
I need time. I need time.
Requesting orbital.
Also, I love the saucer designs. I haven't stated that publicly. I just love them.
Yeah, they're pretty good, honestly.
I love me classic aliens.
Calling down a sentry.
Oh, I thought that was you I was about to step on. I got scared.
Wait, why didn't I get my... Did I choose the commando on accident? I chose the commando on accident. Son of a bitch. Son of a whore.
If you want to talk about, I don't know, have you had any crazy experiences?
Do you want to talk about the moment I got, shit, hold on, I have the black box. I'm trying to fucking run.
You said the moment you got and I was like, what?
Radicalized. So I was playing Cyberpunk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I already knew history before, right? And it was just fascinating, just like playing Cyberpunk and just hearing Johnny talk about like his like war life and how it's basically an allegory for Vietnam and like how afterwards everything is fucked. You didn't actually fight for anything. It's all a waste of time and like lives and resources. And I go, okay, all right, I see that. But then I started thinking about it more. Like after I would turn off the game and stuff, and I would just be like, what's going on? Like actually.
Like, hold on a sec.
Oh, so because of Cyberpunk and because of Johnny Silverhand, I started looking more into it. And there was almost kind of this like death of innocence kind of thing that happened with me where I'd Google things about like maybe the Cold War, in specific the Cold War. And I would just go, "Oh god. What the fuck? Did that?
Why did we do that?"
Because I knew about it before, but then I started looking more into the details, like Agent Orange, for example, and what that did to the population of like Vietnam and stuff. And I go, why would we make that? And I'm just like, what the fuck? That's so terrible. I know in the essence of war, like that stuff is kind of what happens. It's not born out of necessity, or yeah, it just sucks. It's just ass. And I don't know, just seeing like videos and footage and it's just being fucked and then falling down. So this is years previous, not like yesterday. What happened with me, and just looking up stuff about Iraq and just like soldiers' experiences, and then how they just say, yeah, we kind of fought for nothing. It was basically meaningless. And I go,
are you kidding me?
All right, well, you guys are with me now. And how it was meaningless. I'm like, Jesus Christ, and how it's like it's always for somebody else's benefit. And then I think at that moment is when I went, oh, the system I'm currently living in is ass, like beyond ass.
Mm-hmm.
And then I couldn't unsee it from that point onward. And I know there might be like some like philosophical argument of it being like I forgot the specific name of it, but where it's like you start noticing things, but it might just be your bias towards it. But then I notice other people saying it out loud, and I go, "Yeah, I think I live in a fucked up system, and I'm not okay with it."
Yeah. And I think that's why the works like that are important, because it makes you actually start to challenge the things that are actually bad in life.
Yeah, it was terrible. And then it really did what Cyberpunk really did for me was able to point out the hypocrisy of capitalism and just like it's like, oh, this shit's all fucked. I need to know where this shit's on the map. I got confused. My bad.
Yeah, I had it marked before.
Yeah.
Ah, you stupid thing.
Yeah, you have to cover my ass. I got nothing. I got like no ammo in my secondary. But yeah, no, I had that was probably like a real like big eye-opening moment for me. And then to start to date Nat and then her family just being revolutionary coded, and I'll just leave it at like that. It's just like, oh, wow. Governments really do suck. Like on some like peasant shit, nothing has changed.
And it's not just America either. Like, it's all over. That governments are always just trying to screw people over.
And for what benefit? It's really just for them.
Yeah.
Is my controversial take.
That's not good. Don't worry.
Nope. If you're able to get... Oh, that works.
What the F?
Calling in reinforcements.
Let me go up here real quick and turn on the thing. Man, that was a really crazy moment in my life. Like, just after playing the game and beating it and then looking back at Johnny, I was just like, I couldn't properly, like, cope with it, I guess, too. Because it's just like, the reality that I was shown for most of my life was just ass.
Mm.
Calling down a sentry.
It was my big think moment for myself.
It's interesting. I don't know. I don't really, like, stuff like that doesn't really, like, those moments when I realize those things, I feel like aren't as important as me having that knowledge.
I don't know.
I don't really remember the moment that I realized that.
It just hit me different. I don't know. I guess maybe it's just because like I think a lot, like a lot. So like in context with all of it, it just I don't know. And plus it's not just this moment. Oh my fucking god, you fat motherfucker! I didn't do what I wanted.
For me, it's just always like progressive. Like I'm constantly something happens that just makes me go, huh? Yeah, another reason why things are bad. Huh? Yeah, another reason why things are bad.
Yeah, I guess maybe it's the difference in perspective between us, because like I see it and I go, I should go fucking do something about it, and then what stops me is just like it's the modern age.
See,
I can't go revolt like a peasant.
But in a sense, aren't we doing something about it by talking about it and informing people that it exists? Just spreading the word.
That is one way to look at it. It's a very good way to look at it, Caleb. I guess maybe I'm just more like active in my mind.
There's really not much we can do actively.
No.
But I mean, we are making a difference by having people know that there is a problem.
Yeah. Also, I kind of smiled yesterday too when Vanderfell had to censor the crowd booing Trump. I smiled.
That is funny.
I was like, wow.
Not today.
Wow,
Oh my God.
Not having my stuff really makes doing this hard.
Calling down a support weapon.
I didn't know that was actually. People weren't sure if that was real, but they actually did boo him though.
Yeah, no, they did apparently.
That is hilarious.
There were so many people recording at that game, like more than usual. You can probably find it on TikTok.
Didn't they boo Taylor Swift too?
Yeah, no, like no one, anything Chiefs associated, no one fucking liked them. But it's also Philly, so I can't actually tell if that's just them actually not liking anything Republican related, or they're just booing to boo because it's Philly.
Well, was it
Philly fans.
just Philly there? Because I feel like that's just a majority of people are just kind of fed up on that.
Well, that's what I was hoping. That's what I was thinking, but I just think because there's Philly fans adjacent to it, it might be, and that might just be the Philly effect kicking in.
My arm!
Jesus Christ, get the fuck down.
I think that probably was part of it,
Quit!
but like a lot of people are not happy right now. I'll tell you that.
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna throw it that way.
Requesting sentry!
Oh
Is it a little
my
bit
gosh.
hypocritical to playing this game, you know, if you think about it like that?
Not really, because it is a critique on exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, and then some people don't like that though. And it's very interesting, people's opinions on things.
Well, that's what's weird is people will be upset about something being like a critique on something, but isn't every work of art a critique on something?
That is true, but you also have to remember some people don't recognize that because I can't make this any like more inclusive. People are just dumb.
Yeah.
It's just that's the reality of it. Because like I can show you and tell you why. Like you know what? I'll probably end up doing that analysis because I play this game so much now because I just fell in love with it. But it's just like the Illuminants are just the Iraqis. Like that's clearly evident. Like I could probably pull up so much information and just be able to prove that.
Does that mean the automatons are like Nazi Germany?
I think there's a nuance to it, right?
Mhm.
Where
Engaging terminal.
the automatons are probably to some extent maybe a fusion of Nazi Germany and then probably the Soviet Union.
Mm-hmm.
So I would agree with you on that.
Because
oh my fucking god!
if
there's
you
so
think
many
about like the events of the first game, it's like the reason the automatons are here is
Orbital inbound.
directly in effect of the cyborg army getting taken out, and now the automatons are working to avenge the cyborgs. Who
you
have
know
been
them being
captured.
hold on. Here's Big Brain right here because you probably don't know this. So, in the events of World War One, Germany was blamed for everything. I think you know that.
Mm-hmm.
But then what the critique could be, if you think about it like this, is that like due to destroying one global power, you end up making another one. So like the destruction of the Second Reich led to the birth of the Third.
Yeah.
So you could see that as like the cyborgs eventually led into the automatons.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
And them being Swedish and all, and them being European, like the company that makes it, I think is kind of perfect. That's kind of like the perfect outsider looking in
Proceed to extraction when ready.
kind of scenario. At least that's how I look at it.
No, I think that's I would have to agree with that assessment.
Holy shit! That's the heavy.
And that's why, like I was saying a couple episodes back, it's important to always look into stuff and be media literate, because it's like there's always a message to be found in stuff.
Always. Like for example, like not to make this about me, but like I was making my story and I'm like actively writing it, and I didn't realize this until I was doing it, but like how much authors foreshadow very, very subtly, and it's all like to the point to where is the audience gonna get it if I'm putting this much effort into it?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy because I'm writing certain things and I'm leaving it in the beginning, just like I'm plotting it out, and I'm like, this will be relevant in like a very long time. I'm just hoping people notice.
Yeah.
And for the most part, some people don't, and it kind of makes me sad and a little bit discouraged because I'm like, I want people to see it.
Well, not everyone has to see it, but it's a thing that you put it in there, so for those who do find it, they can point that out.
You got that. No, that's a good way to look at it. This also had to have healthy discussions.
Yeah. Because sometimes people will take two different approaches to something, and that's okay too. Because that just adds to the discussion.
Real.
Finally, good. Of course it had to take my arm going down. Gosh dang it.
I feel like they purposely make the arms weak on those things.
I think they do.
Oh, it's an asshole.
Oh.
No, I got you, E4. I don't know how I lived that. I'm actually crazy.
These things take so many shots from these mortars. But yeah, I don't know. I just, I think it's important to hear opposing views too. Because, you know, the whole
Echo chamber.
echo chamber phenomena, you don't want to do that. That's not good. That's never good.
Yeah. No. Because you need to be told when you're wrong or right.
Yeah.
Like, definitively.
And that's why we have so many people who believe stupid things, because they don't know that they're wrong. And a lot of them only listen to their echo chamber and then refuse to listen to anything else because they don't believe it.
Yeah, it's kind of really disappointing that no one wants to be smart. It's almost a weird effect. This is why I kind of dropped Marvel Rivals, kind of didn't. Where I guess this is another like life moment. I kind of realized thanks to that game is that everybody thinks. I think everybody has main character syndrome and bad. At least here in America, because it's
A little
like
bit, yeah.
it's kind of weird seeing people act like they're all smart and then immediately it goes, oh my god, is that a vault? Oh my god, I found a vault.
That's what they say?
No, not what they say. It's just hold on. I'm in a fucking firefight. Give me a second.
I know. I'm getting gunned down. My arm. Let me try to predict what you're about to say. That people would rush out and not work as a team in Marvel Rivals, which is
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. Yeah, I got fucking bum rushed.
that they suck. They think they're good at the game, but they're bad, and it ruins the experience.
No, that's one way to look at it, but I was gonna go into the whole like
What
effect
the heck?
of how do I want to phrase it?
Drop me
I can
in.
blow this up. Hold on, wait a minute. Where I forgot what the syndrome's called, but I remember it. Where when somebody thinks they're right about something, but then the actual person who's knowledgeable about the fact corrects them. That happens a lot. Like I think more than we actually know. And that game just showed me like where everybody wants to be right and correct and be like, no, I have to be DPS because I'm gonna be the hero and save the team. When it's not that, and everybody has to play a part.
Yeah.
Is kind of the thing. Hold on, I think I'm next to the.
Yeah, I could definitely see that being a problem because nobody ever wanted to be support.
No, I love being support in that game. It was actually fun.
Yeah, I liked being Rocket. Once I actually knew how to play it properly, I was like, yeah, this is pretty good.
Hold on, Caleb. Follow me. There's a vault.
But also at the same time, I guess, just to my experience, I'm not the biggest fan of those kinds of games.
No, that's fair. That's fair. But like,
But like that's not the experience that you were experiencing. But
no,
that's why I dropped off of the game.
no, and it was fun too. Like I enjoyed it.
It's good, but it's not like it's not my bread and butter.
Okay.
I prefer like adventure games. Like being confined to a small area just is like I don't know. I lose interest.
No, that's fair.
Especially PvP. I don't really like PvP stuff.
Credits.
Shambles.
But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, oh my god, that playing certain games just makes my eyes open up to certain stuff. Definitely Helldivers too.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, some of you guys are just straight dicks and asses.
Yeah, it's true.
And nobody wants to. Nobody. It's almost another thing too. I feel like, I don't know by default, but humans aren't very helpful. They're like they want to be social, but I don't think they want to be helpful.
You know, I was kind of thinking about that too, in a sense. With we're going real deep philosophy playing Helldivers, but when I was killing when we decided to kill the ducks because there's too many males and they were hurting the females. And I thought about what you said a while back of breeding out the violent ones and only breeding docile birds. And thinking about that in comparison to like humanity, it's like no wonder we suck. Because throughout history, the only ones who have ever prospered are people with violent tendencies.
So hold on, I'll spin it like this because this thing pops up every once in a while on Twitter every once in a while. Oh fuck! Hold on. I'm in the middle of a firefight. Give me a second. I'll finish my thought. But it's the idea of good people never win. That idea. And eventually everybody starts arguing. But like the ones I see in the camp I support, you know, is all like being a good person. You don't want anything. That's what being a good person is.
Yeah.
But it genuinely seems like for at least some people, it's just like you got to be a dick to survive, which I don't think is necessarily true.
It's not. It's more, I think, in the terms of what I was thinking is like violence. Like, because if you're like not at all like back in the day when everyone was unga bunga, if you didn't have a shred of violence in you, then somebody could just come up and just kill you, and they get to take on their DNA, pass on those sorts of traits.
Yeah. And which some people, I do have to be honest. I don't know if this is eugenics of me, but like violent traits are a thing. There are certain, not genes, but like look at it like through dogs. There's a correlation between floppy ears and straight ears, where it's the what is it? Oh my god, it's fucking forgetting.
Floppy ears are dumber.
yeah, because there's a certain, not dumber, but like they're less aggressive because in correlation to that gene, not the violent tendencies, but kind of the acute to be aware and being super protective of yourself and your surroundings kicks in. So breeding that out makes him like, you know, calmer and so on and so forth. God damn it, get out of here.
But I don't even think that's like, if you really think about it, I don't even think that's something that you can really breed out, because at some point violence will always have to
it occurs,
into
but
fruition.
you can tame it out is basically what some people have done with dogs.
Like that's kind of the reason why like things like laws were created, because everyone knew morally that you shouldn't kill your neighbor, but you actually needed like an agreement amongst people to be like, all right, so we need to make sure that we prevent people from taking the desire of killing their neighbor and running with that.
Yeah.
Because without
violence will always come about. You can't get rid of it, but like it's there genetically.
Because without the law, it's not, because that's what like always made me like mad about the Purge movies, is like as soon as they get rid of laws, people just decide to start killing people, which I don't think is true. Like that's just a cynical way of thinking about it. But like it would lead to people killing people and killing people out of revenge for killing people. And since there would be no repercussion for that, it would happen probably more frequently. Actually, I don't even know if it would happen more frequently. I feel like people would still...
Oh, Caleb, don't walk there.
...have those... people would still have the same tendencies that they already had. Like, not everybody's itching to kill someone, but like the people who are itching to kill someone will kill people. But like, I don't think like everyone's gonna just start murdering as soon as there's no laws, because that's not even how animals work.
No.
Goodness sakes. But like, yeah, I wasn't trying to make like a pessimist pessimistic thing out of it. It's just more of like an observation that it's like, so it really is like impossible to truly
No.
be non-violent, because at some point everybody in some way, shape, or form has to resort to violence.
Oh yeah. It's out of necessity. It's kind of like a fundamental thing with just animals in general, regardless, that violence is a core tenet in all species. It's
Yeah.
regardless. It can be controlled and dimmed down, but like you'll never be able to get rid of it fully. There's no way. You can breed out of dogs less bad traits, get rid of them, so on and so forth. But at one point you can't stop it.
Yeah, and that also reminds me of another thing I thought of. Is how I'm going on the ship.
Where
I'm
am I,
getting
Sam?
on. How in like movies and stuff, how they always have like the robot uprising is always a robot gains sentience and is like, the only way for a perfect world is to kill all humans because humans are bad. But like at that point, the robot has the cognitive abilities of a human, so them in themselves are bad.
You know what? This is a good segue point. I like to talk about this. I like how the default of humans when we're writing fictional stories like that is we think the robot will revolt and kill us. Why? Because we in and of ourselves think
we think
other
we're
humans
bad.
we're bad. But with a higher enough, this is how I would think it would work. With a robot who would be able to figure out everything, right? And be super, super intelligent. And we know the most intelligent people in the world, for the most part, it is always reason and logic before murder.
Yep.
I would think a highly intelligent robot would be like, no, I'm not going to kill you because that's dumb.
Yep.
And then would start with reworking things.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Because like that saying that the robot being the pinnacle intelligence in that story, only the way they wrote only makes it as intelligent as a human, which I think is just wrong.
Yeah,
like we're not smart.
I don't want to spoil my story and what I'm doing with it, but when I come with AI and stuff, and I write about stuff like that, it's not like we're gonna kill humanity. It's more like I'm trying to help you to the best of my ability, but you guys are just really dumb.
Yeah.
You guys by proxy are just silly little guys.
You just be stupid sometimes.
Okay, even I'm stupid. I have to be fair in that assessment. For blitzing shit, I'm just gonna do this, and then we'll do bombs. Full assault. Also, here's another litmus test in all games when there is an when choosing support and DPS, you can tell a person's personal traits.
How so?
In general. Because somebody who goes full DPS, this is just Alex logic, right? Somebody who goes full DPS in a mission that requires support and other tactics is thinking themselves as the hero and the sole person who's going to get the job done when it's a team effort.
Yeah.
That's how I think it. That's my litmus test. It applies to like shopping carts and creeper holes too. I know it's really dumb to say it like that, but I do think that is a thing.
That when you don't put back the shopping cart, that it's like you don't care about.
Yeah, you're a dick.
That you only see what you have to go through as important, rather than being like, a person has to put this back, and it would make it a lot a person has to take this back into the store, so it sure would make their life a whole lot easier if I put this in a spot that would be convenient for them. But that's why I think that it should be like a high school requirement to have to work one of those kinds of jobs. Because I think too many people in the world don't, especially the US, just don't know what it's like to have to work something like that.
No.
And like, you gain a respect for that kind of work by having to actually do it.
Yeah. And then Oh, did you get it? What was in it?
It's just requisition slips.
Son of a bitch! I'm not getting super credits like I want. It's making me angry.
Grr, his testosterone is gonna make him break his computer out of
Nah.
rage.
No. I could never do that. I'm smart enough not to break my shit. I might slam my fist against something, but
Something sturdy that won't break.
yeah, I'm not gonna break my shit.
Because that would be foolish.
That would be dumb.
Say hello to democracy.
I'm grabbing the samples.
Good job.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
I don't know what I just shot at.
Where the fuck are these goddamn bases at?
Goodness sakes, the streets are crawling with these guys.
It's an 8. I won't lie. 8s and above require like at least 3 people bare minimum.
And our partner left us.
Yeah. Where the fuck are these shit? Man, I hate the green.
I just destroyed one. So are we gonna do all the main stuff first and then we'll do the side stuff?
If it's only 11 minutes, so
Okay.
it might be a little bit difficult.
I'm gonna do my best then.
I'm going in the wrong direction.
Oh, here they come.
Coming, Caleb. Wow, in the direction I need to go. Crazy.
I don't know. It's weird
Yeah.
to think about because especially I watched The Outsiders again, and just some of the stuff that happened in that just kind of was like, huh. So people really do just go after people who suck, don't they?
Oh yeah. And I know it's kind of a fucked up way to think, but it's like, it's just the reality of the situation. People, I always think back on our conversation of mercifulness and cruelfulness, right? Was that
Yeah,
how we labeled
mercy
it?
versus cruelty in nature.
I always think back on it because I always debate with you in that moment to myself, and I always keep looking at it like I just think people are just dicks.
They're
They're
some
not
people
evil.
are.
I think humans just naturally lean towards cruelfulness, and that's just out of necessity. I think personally, that's how I've always
No,
looked at
because
it afterwards.
that's what nature breeds essentially.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so fucking dead. I valiantly lived.
I'm surrounded.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man. What the fuck?
Can this guy die?
13 fucking seconds is nuts.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's it for that. Hopefully you live.
Requesting orbital.
What did
Well-
I get killed by? Myself? How?
Reinforcing.
Sometimes it just says that.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Was destroyed.
Oh, I did
And
it.
it's just a glitch. Oh,
But yeah, I always look back at that conversation. I don't know what episode it was on, but like I just look at it and I just go, "Fuck, man." It really is just like that, and the universe just kind of favors it.
yeah. Which sucks, but I mean, like, it's not worth it to say, though, that, like, nice guys finish last. Because it's more, it is worth it to be good. But it also, you should be able to stand up for yourself. Like, if somebody's being terrible to you, you shouldn't shake their hand and be happy about their existence. Like, you should.
And like,
something.
I do also have to say this too, to a certain effect. Turning the other cheek only works for so long. I do think the 70s mentality of beating the shit out of your bully is
Like,
actually just
sometimes
appropriate.
you have to do that. Like, some people don't learn any other way. Like, you have to.
You got to throw hands at one point.
Like,
And maybe that's just the fucked up part about being an animal, is that at one point that's just required.
yeah, because even for food-wise, you're always gonna have to do some sort of harm to another living thing. Because even vegans will most likely have to resort to violence Because animals do get into those crops, and you have to get rid of them.
Real.
Like mice, you can't just let mice run rampant, or they will eat everything.
200 meters.
Yeah. And you know what? I do have to complain a little bit. I like to be at least a little bit positive. That's just kind of my nature for the most part.
Mhm.
But I do find it weird that some people just like, I can't kill an animal. I'm like, brother, you're gonna have to kill an animal at one point.
Yeah, like you have to. You have to at
Oh,
least like it. Nobody likes having to do it, and if you do, there's probably
kinda weird.
something wrong with you.
Even
But-
really good hunters learn how to respect it.
Yeah, because you have to, and you have to
Wanna
respect it too because it's another life. Like that's a living thing. Like you yourself could end up in that position.
The golden rule: treat how you want to be treated.
Come on.
I always think about that.
Yeah, and it's true.
Also,
It's-
that's a litmus test, by the way, too. The golden rule.
Your step, Helldiver.
yeah.
Yeah, I laugh every time a conservative says some fucking stupid shit. I was like, "You're Christian, right? What does this book say about the golden rule?" And then they always fail it.
They
Every
always
single
fail.
fucking time. I might not be a Christian. I do hold some Christian values. Oh, that's a big guy.
Yeah, I think they're good values to have.
No.
Holy crap! I am getting swarmed. I might have to abandon this mission real quick, just for my
Why not?
own survival.
No. If you die, I can grab you.
I'm not trying to die though. I'm trying to
Found something.
get this done. Have we gotten all the ships yet? Still
I'm
one.
literally next to a few. I'm just doing this side objective. It's gonna do the thingamabobber. Even if you die, I can bring you over here.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to die.
I'm just saying if you do, though.
It's better to not, because then I can keep my weapons.
Fair enough.
So this does something.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. This I guess is our most philosophical. We should play Helldivers more and get philosophical apparently, but I don't know. I think there's just something.
Oh my gosh.
I got you.
Reinforcing.
Objective completed. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Okay.
Fight, Caleb. Fight. We're almost done anyway.
I'm going
What
back
the
for my
fuck?
stuff, I guess. Oh, where's that? Where is it? Oh, you have it.
Orbital inbound.
What were you saying though?
Something.
I think it's kind of weird that like we say that like, oh yeah, so and so we shouldn't do violence, but then it's all like, yeah, but when there's a bully at one point you might need to resort to it. It's kind of like a natural contradiction is the way I want to phrase it.
Like it's
like,
like I said, everybody
You're forced to.
everybody should, in theory, agree to non-violence because it makes the most sense for our survival. But then there are people who are like, I want more than what the guy next to me has, so I'm gonna beat him up or something. It's usually something like that, or like just trying to assert dominance for absolutely no reason. And it's like, you don't have to even do any of that. It's just like violence, like against your own species, is pretty much useless. There's no real reason to do that.
Squid outpost.
Where's the squid outpost? Oh, here it is.
Ow.
I don't got time. I don't got any equipment to fucking damage these things. Caleb!
Hold on, I'm still doing this one. Wherever it is.
Found something.
We still have one more outpost.
Well, we don't need to destroy them all. We just, yeah.
I got the terminal.
There we go.
There we go. Now we're
Okay, I'm coming.
We need one more.
I'm not gonna get there in
Minutes
time.
left. Destroyer preparing to leave.
Requesting walker.
But yeah, like it's not good to look at it in a pessimist light, though. I think saying that there's no hope and stuff. This is where another thought process came in, because I was thinking about Rick and Morty, and I was thinking about why I don't like that show. So I tried watching it twice now, and both times it's just like, man, it's just not that good. But
no, it's made for doomers.
It really is. I think that's why I don't think it's that good, because it's not showing like hope. Like the pessimistic main character Rick is never proven wrong about anything, when in reality there should be some sort of commentary towards him being incorrect about stuff.
Oh fuck, I'm alive still.
Alex is really trying to survive.
I really am.
You even want to engage in that philosophy.
Oh, I'm trying, but holy fuck! I did
coming.
it. I sacrificed. No. Just go to the extraction point. I'm a fucking lost cause.
Nope, we have time.
T-minus 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Where the fuck is the extraction point?
Sir,
Oh my god, we actually.
completing the mission. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Hey, we have a warthog here too.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
Where are the ships? Are we
I don't
getting in the
know.
warthog, or are we just going?
Fuck it, just get in the goddamn car.
Da-da-da-da. I guess so much for that. Come
Fuck,
on, get in,
stop.
get in, drive.
Oh fuck, my controls are fucked. Ping it, ping it.
Okay, hold on. Da 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 da. You're going the wrong way.
Which way am I going?
I just you
Oh,
fool!
fuck.
Turn around!
I can't.
Oh
the controls are
my
fucked.
gosh! Oh, this is gonna suck.
Oh, you assholes. You dicks. Oh, it's been a good run, soldier.
Alex, how did you not see where I marked?
Because the thing was all the way behind me. That's why I couldn't see it.
That was the worst.
No, I want you to know I've never changed the controls on driving. It's still WASD on my thing, and I don't play like that.
Mm-hmm.
Helldivers not at extraction site. Pelican
Well,
1 landing.
At least we did our job. We sacrificed ourselves.
well, we got our task done. That's what
Well, that
really
matters.
matters. That's
No,
what
no,
I
no,
always say.
Real, no. But on the Rick and Morty thing, I think that's why I stopped too. Because at one point it just kept going and going and going. I'm like, dude, Rick's just a dick. Can we like eventually get to the point where Morty just tells him that? Which kind of does happen, but it took so fucking long for it that it's just like, is it really even worth it?
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like he really learned anything from that either. Like,
No.
at the end of the day, he was still. I know the clip where that happens, but at the end of the day, it still seems like nothing truly proves him wrong to change his ideology in the show.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's where other shows like The Simpsons are more enjoyable.
Only the
'cause,
first
like,
6 seasons.
Yeah, but like even then, you still see glimpses of it in like the newer seasons where like Homer will have this ideology and still like have some sort of thing that proves him wrong by the end of the episode. Whether he changes that for the next episode doesn't really matter, because he still learned a lesson towards the end of the episode. Like a lesson is still taught.
Yeah. It's interesting. I like looking at stories like that because it's just, it either shows the incompetence of the writer and or just like maybe that is the point where Rick is right
Mm-hmm.
and that's the fucked up part. But then when times where he goes like oh shit, it's like, oh, this is serious then.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's another way of looking at it too, because we are like a bunch of hope cord guys.
Yeah. But like, you'd almost think more, especially for it being a comedy show, you'd think it'd be more aimed towards making it hopeful towards the end of every episode.
You would think, right?
That the pessimism isn't what somebody should go for.
That's why I think Smiling Friends is better.
Yeah.
Better show.
Because the entire goal of that is the guys are trying to make people happy.
Real.
Or like, I think a good example of making a show about pessimistic characters and then having those characters proven wrong would be It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, that's a good one.
They're all terrible people, but like at the end of every episode, like it might just reset and they never learn anything. But like the audience knows that like their actions had terrible consequences. And like not to emulate that kind of stuff because it's bad.
And maybe in a sense that's how Rick and Morty is like, where it's all like you shouldn't emulate Rick.
Mm-hmm. But like the problem is he's never proven wrong about anything he says.
I guess until like Evil Morty shows up and he's all like, the reason why he was never wrong is because he made everything to where he couldn't be wrong.
Mm.
And that in and of itself made everything he's ever done wrong. I guess maybe that's the reveal that I'm just now realizing about that show. But it's kind of fucked up that lasted like a whole fucking like 3 seasons when in reality that should have been like maybe 1, maybe 2 at most.
Yeah.
It should have been fucking like 4 for that shit. I think sometimes some of those shows with a lot of American ones, they don't get to the fucking point. I think that's what a lot of...
It takes too long to get to the point, and then by the time you actually get to it, the audience has taken a completely different turn.
Yeah. And I think that's why Dragon Ball worked so well, because Toriyama always got to the fucking point. It always something was happening. That's what I'm trying to do with my story, is like I find myself yapping, and I'm like, why the fuck am I yapping? Get to the fucking point, Alex.
What's
and
the
I do
yap
it, and then
about?
Yeah, and then I read it. Unless the yapping is needed, if this is like another test too, where it's like if you yap and then you look back at your yap session and you realize you weren't fucking talking about shit, just get rid of it. That's why I like writing, because I just get rid of that shit. It's pointless.
Like if there's unnecessary dialogue, then it's unnecessary.
I guess in a weird way, we're critiquing ourselves sometimes when we yap.
It's true.
The irony. Look at the camera. We're both looking at the camera right now. I have my HUD's off. I'm looking at the camera. Yes, Chad. I know I yap, and sometimes it might be worthless.
Sometimes it happens.
It happens. Got to fill in time. Well, I guess at the end of that kind of talking point, I guess we do have to kind of end the episode.
Yeah. Any longer would be defeating the purpose.
Real.
So,
damn,
I guess thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys have liked us just kind of playing games and talking in the past. I guess we didn't talk too much on the last one, but
yeah,
this
was different though.
I think when it's when we're doing more mindless gameplay, that we are able to have more deeper conversations. And like I said, let us know if you want to see us play any other games anytime. Like if you want to see a playthrough, we'll do it. If you want to just see us do stuff like this where we just talk and play, that's fine too. Maybe I'll convince Alex to get Animal Crossing and we can play with Nat.
She's been too engrossed with college and work, but she loves the game.
I would absolutely imagine that stuff is rough. But anyway, that's it for this week. See you guys next time. Peace out.